as he prepares to make his way to the boxing ring for the biggest fight of his life. A perfect professional record so far. 26 fights, 26 wins, 15 of them coming by way of knockout. And you see Liam Williams, his gym mate from the famous Winterbank Fight Factory in the steel city of Sheffield, unfurling an umbrella just in case things other than invective are hurled in the direction of Kid Gallahad. He begins his ring walk now, shrouded by security guards. This stoic sharpshooter from Sheffield, this silent switch hitter who has kept his composure in the face of some real hostile partisan fans. From here in Leeds, steps through the strands and up into the rope square, preparing for his maiden world title bid. Naseem Hamed, the man who inspired him to take up boxing all those years ago, in attendance here tonight. What a moment for the challenger from Sheffield. Preacher Graham preceding the appearance of Josh Warrington. To the bowels of the First Direct Arena here in Leeds. Comparative silence backstage. It will be a wall of noise. Greets the arrival of the reigning IBF featherweight champion of the world. His way towards the boxing ring in business-like fashion, preparing for the second defense of the title that he won in such spectacular fashion at Ellen Road last spring. Well, let's head up to Thomas Treiber, who will now introduce the reigning IBF featherweight champion into the boxing ring, and to his adoring fans here who have filled this First Direct Arena to capacity.
And now let's welcome to the ring the defending world champion from right here, Leeds, Josh the Leeds Warrior Warrington!
star place, but sometimes, you know, he may not have the nerve that you think he's got. I've been in a situation, the world title fight in Washington against Keith Holmes, it was an absolute nightmare for me. But at the same time, you know, you have to get rid of those nerves and just get on with it, and that's what he'll be thinking. He just wants the belt to go now, and he'll just want Dominique and Ingle to give him those instructions, and away he goes.
Well, the atmosphere is at fever pitch here at the First Direct Arena. Let's get the introductions from our MC, Thomas Schreiber.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our featured bout. It is scheduled for 12 rounds, and it will be for the IBF Featherweight Championship of the World. Brought to you by Frank Warren on behalf of Queensberry Promotions, along with their great sponsors, 32 Red and Foot Asylum. It is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, steward in charge, Charles Giles, timekeeper, Barry Pinder, along with the International Boxing Federation, President Darryl Peoples, supervisor tonight, Roberto Rea. Our three judges scoring on a 10-point must system will be Howard Foster, Steve Gray, and Michael Alexander. Our referee in charge, third man in the ring, will be Phil Edwards. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived. Live from First Direct Arena here in Leeds, England, this is our main event of the evening. Introducing to you first the challenger, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He's wearing red with gold and weighed in at 8 stone, 13 pounds. Coming to us from Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England. He brings an undefeated record of 26 wins, 15 wins, come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the #1 ranked featherweight contender in the world by the IBF, Kid Gallahad! And his opponent across the ring in this main event, he is the defending world champion, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He's wearing blue with white and yellow, and weighed in the same as his opponent, 8 stone, 13 pounds. Hailing from right here, Leeds, West Yorkshire, England. He is undefeated with 28 wins. 6 wins come by way of knockout tonight. Making his third world title defense, here is the reigning and defending IBF Featherweight Champion of the World, Josh the Leeds Warrior Warrington!
Gentlemen, you've had your instructions in the dressing room. You know what I expect of you? Follow my instructions, and remember, defend yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, good luck to you both.
Well, whatever happens, the IBF featherweight title will remain a highly prized possession of a British boxer tonight. But where in the White Rose County will it reside? Will it stay in Leeds with Josh Warrington, or will it go south with Kid Gallahad to the steel city of Sheffield? Nothing has distracted these men from their gladiatorial routines. Now each are hoping that such monastic devotion will see them straddle the summit of the 9-stone division. We're underway, 12 3-minute rounds for the IBF Featherweight Championship of the World. The champion, Josh Warrington, making the second defense of the crown that he won last spring against Lee Selby at a pulsating Allen Road. He wears the colours of his beloved Leeds United, blue trimmed with white and gold. The challenger is Kid Gallahad from Sheffield, competing in his 27th professional contest tonight. He wears red trunks, trimmed with gold, and a sharp shooting left hand causes Warrington to become disorganized.
Well, straight away you see with Kid Gallahad going southpaw, then it's going to be a battle of the front foot, and that's why Warrington is just trying to get his foot on the outside. As soon as
heads rubbing together vigorously, opening minute and a half of this contest.
The boxer who can keep his foot on the outside and makes the opponent go onto his rear hand basically when it's a southpaw orthodox situation, and that's why straight away you can see both boxers are trying to get their foot on the outside once Gallahad is this southpaw, and it becomes a much more trickier contest for Josh Warrington. He'd prefer him to be orthodox, most certainly. So like I say, expect Gallahad to keep switching and make things difficult for Warrington.
Warrington again looking for that left jab, but the two fighters fall into a clinch. Referee Phil Edwards allowing the two men to work away, and again, look at how vigorously the heads are rubbing at close quarters. Warrington looking to establish that lead left hand. Kid Gallahad now in the orthodox stance. Warrington falls short with a left-right combination, but he doubles up the attack and tries to follow up again, but can't find a range. And again, their heads continuing to rub with incredible ferocity on the inside.
Well, they both risk getting cut here, Ronald, as you've said, with the heads so close, clashing, rubbing. Anything can happen on the inside. And again, you know what? Kid Gallahad started quite well with those single shots. The accuracy's been there from him with that jab. Again, just switches to southpaw now. And again, Warrington adjusts his feet and will struggle then to get close, but he's got to put the pressure on like he just did there.
Gallahad ties the man up when he comes in close. The end of the first round where Warrington would put in the end of some sharp singles from the switch hitting Gallahad.
Bet365 is the world's favourite online bet.
Let's get you the side of it. And then get a corner to make him move. So they know where he's coming from.
Time's out. Round two.
Well, referee Phil Edwards calling time immediately, calling both boxers to the centre of the ring and reminding them of their responsibilities to keep this one clean. Time resumes and the action begins in this second round, and it's Gallahad on the front foot. He said that his unpredictability, the switch hitting, the punch picking, the sheer awkwardness that he possesses is going to be one of his key weapons on his way to victory tonight. That is what he feels, and it's going to be down to Warrington to get to grips with that unconventional style.
Well, I said at the start that the key maybe for Gallahad to have success is to slow the tempo down, and that's what he's doing by switch hitting. When he gets to southpaw, then it just makes Warrington adjust his feet, think about things a little bit longer, and that, you know, it just slows the contest down. And I think a slower contest, a slower tempo will definitely suit the challenger, because we know what Josh Warrington's all about on that front foot, loads and loads of pressure. This is what he's used to coming forward. So Gallahad has somehow got to slow that down. Both exchange there with big punches, Ron.
Both men having success. Warrington with success with the right hand, but look at the defensive manoeuvres from Kid Gallahad, dipping and then spinning off to the space of the ring, kicking off his man with a single shot and moving to his left. We know that it's practically impossible to outwork Josh Warrington. His work rate has been evident throughout his career, and never more so than in his two World Championship contests. So how do you go about beating a man like that? Is it all accuracy and angles? Does Gallahad have the power of punch to command the respect of Warrington and keep him at bay, to prevent him from pouring forwards almost with impunity? Gallahad doing a good job so far of slowing things down to his pace. Warrington trying to get to grips as he picked off by another right hand. Good left hand to the body on the inside, then brings it upstairs in a straight variety, then putting his man in a headlock and preventing him from working away. Referee Phil Edwards having to call break, and it's a bad-tempered affair in this White Rose County derby. The atmosphere building towards white hot as the crowd raise their decibel level once again.
Yeah, Josh Warrington just showing a little bit of frustration there, so he's got to control his emotions by losing his temper. May just leave him a little bit open. I think Gallahad's doing very well at this stage, just to slow things down, like you said, Ron. Single shots are coming from him. I think Josh Warrington is sensing that. That's why he's just stepping on the gas now and starting to put more pressure on, because he knows he's got to get closer and he's got to up the tempo here.
Warrington applying physical roughhouse tactics. Gallahad applying physical roughhouse tactics on the inside, repeatedly putting Warrington's head beneath his armpit when they get in close. Gallahad lost his balance momentarily a few instances ago, but another very good second round for the challenger.
Ladbroke sponsors boxing on BT Sport.
Whatever the game, it's odds on, we've got it covered.
Perfect, come on. Keep your mind on what you're doing. Slide right now.
Some action here. Warrington, this was a good two-fisted attack coming forward. Pushed Gallahad back, had some success here. Did Josh Warrington.
Seconds out.
Was much better from him.
Round 4.
So into the fourth round, the crowd comparatively subdued to what we've heard here in the First Director Arena in Leeds on previous Warrington fight nights, and that is because Gallahad is acquitting himself very well indeed in this, his maiden world title bid. In dealing with this hostile partisan atmosphere, Kid Gallahad has drawn inspiration from his boyhood idol, Prince Naseem Hamed, who's in attendance here tonight. Was presented with the ring championship belt for his dominance during his reign as a featherweight champ back in the 90s. On his first fight as a featherweight, stepped up from super bantam, went to the home of the reigning champion as Josh Warrington lands a good left jab, and faced 16,000 hostile Welsh fans who were cheering on the reigning champion, Steve Robinson. But Prince Naseem dealt with the occasion, dealt with the reputation and the considerable ability of the reigning champion, and took his man apart over the 8-round contest, stopped him in the 8th to become the new WBO featherweight champion as Warrington looked for success with that right hand, and Gallahad says that he's looking to that contest for inspiration. Good work to the body from Josh Warrington.
Yeah, better work from the champion. Single attacks though, I think he's got to start doubling them up a little bit. Lovely pot shot there from Gallahad, nice single punch. But I think Warrington has got to double up his attacks, sustain the pressure a little bit more. Single attacks, Gallahad is seemed to be able to cope with. So he needs to go twice here, does the champion, Warrington.
Both men working away on the inside. Warrington frantically trying to get his arms free and target that torso of the elusive challenger. Again,